Hello everyone, and welcome back to Minecraft. It has been a bit over a week since episode 1 was recorded, since the start of the world, because I've been having to edit, render and upload the last 2 episodes of the last world and the first episode of this world, which has taken me a bit of time to do because it was an hour and a half of footage for the end of the last world and 2 hours of footage for the start of this one. Which brings me to my other point I want to make, which is that I'm thinking of doing much shorter videos as standard now for Minecraft. That'll help me put them out more often and not take so long to edit and render and upload them. But I've just logged on to see Mojo Beast, who we haven't seen, I think, since Season 1. He is finally back on, which was a great thing to come online to. But wow, it has been far too long since Mojo was on. So what's changed? People have built stuff. People have really been building stuff. I mean, it's been just over a week since we started, so I'm actually surprised people haven't got more stuff going. I have laid down the foundation for the town hall over here. This season, I've got a design for the town hall, which I was going to do last season when we were planning on doing. We were planning on doing a new town for 1.15, but we obviously never updated to 1.15. So I did a town hall design then, and we obviously didn't use it, so I'm going to do it here. So this is the foundation for it. I need a bunch of materials for it. I need diorite, quartz, sea lanterns. Can use the light source, but I will want to replace my sea lanterns later. They're going to be under carpets, so they won't be visible. And glass. And I've had some donations of diorite and glass, I think, from Goob so far. It was. So that's very generous. A bit of blackstone there, Goob. Cool. Obviously we've got farms and stuff going. I am wearing all iron armour. I have diamond tools. I got more diamonds. I found some diamond veins. I got Fortune 3 offered on my literally very first enchant, which was amazing. So I've got a Fortune 3 pick, with which I got more diamonds. I've made a set of diamond tools. I've got Silk Touch on this diamond pick from an enchant. I've got another Silk Touch book that I traded with Jade for a Bane of Arthropods book, so I'll be able to put that on a shovel. Still living on potatoes at the moment. I should probably do something about that. I've got a fishing farm here. We have the data pack for old style AFK fishing. We also still have my data pack for concrete, for XP bottling. I'll probably go over other data packs we have at some point. Sleep system, yeah, that's working fine because 2 people are AFK. So, yeah. I'm not sure immediately what I'm going to do right now this episode, but as I say, I want to try and keep these episodes shorter, 15 to 20 minutes, rather than 15 being the short end and 20 being sort of the aim. It's going to be shifted slightly lower, probably. Maybe I'll build a house on top of this hill. I wasn't originally planning to do a house up on the surface because reasons. We have just a llama over here. We've had a wandering trader, but he's not here apparently. Huh. Am I talking at 50 miles an hour? I feel like I'm talking at 50 miles an hour. Yeah, because reasons, I wasn't planning to build a house here necessarily, but those reasons are probably way off yet, so I most likely will build a house up here. No one else has claimed up here, so yeah, maybe I'll do that this episode. Someone's building something big over there. But yeah, this whole plains area. Oh yeah, I should probably go and check that village because I trapped a zombie villager. I've also got one down under my house that I've trapped, who is holding something so he won't despawn. But there was one I trapped at the village, and I wonder if they're still there. Because what I don't know is whether zombie villagers at abandoned villages are persistent or not, or whether they despawn. So maybe I should go and check that. Because if he's still there, we have a breeding population of 2. That'll take a bit to bring this guy over. I have to give him a helmet or something and have him follow me. Probably the easiest way, if he can pick anything up, which is a question. Oh, it looks like someone's settling down over here. That's interesting. Wonder who it is. And whether they've... Oh, you are still here. Cool. Any indications of who this is? Oh, it's someone with taste because they've got a purple bed. There was a nether portal. Where was it? Is it up there? I'll go to the nether portal and then see what the sign on the other side says. That'll probably tell me. How do you... How? How do you get up there? Over here? I am very curious now. Yeah, here we go. Oh, something going on in here. Let's see who we've got. See if it tells me. Cosmac! Okay. Cool. So yeah, this is our local nether. It's in the middle of a soul sand valley, which isn't the greatest. Bit spawny. Very handy for the... Well, here's the thing, right? Soul Sand Valley spawn rates mean that the wither skeleton situation in the nether fortress is pretty cool. It's fairly high spawn rates, and we'll no doubt be able to make a pretty good wither farm here at some point. Or with the skeleton farm, I should say. But it is also a bit dangerous. So, on day 1, late day 1, well after I finished recording, I set up the portals for the town centre, which is right by the town hall, and the other end of this bridge that I made is the one for spawn, and then people obviously added their portals around it. The place I'm going to build the nether hub eventually is down there in that big open space in midair. That's the plan. Around Y64. Well, maybe a bit lower than that because this soul sand would be in the way, I think. But yeah, that's the idea. So I'm taking the lead. At least currently, the plan is I'm taking the lead on both the town hall and the nether hub. So that's something to look forward to. But for now, I think I'm just going to build a house. Whether I put as much design into it as last season's house had, probably not at this point. I just want to move out of this hole. I don't like being... You know, it's a temporary hole and a week later I'm still in it. Mainly because I haven't really been playing properly. This is still all intact. Good. Good. So yeah, I'm gonna put a house together, I think. And I'll be back with you when I've done that. Just taking the last of my items out of the temporary hole. I'll probably leave the fishing thing here for the moment. But my house is done. So the way I get up to it is through here. And there it is. Nothing too special. Fairly bog standard oak and stone and, you know, all the easy resources. Quite like what I've done with the roof. It's not bad. It's not as good as what I did on Zombiecraft, I don't think. But, you know, it'll do. I went back and forth on it a bit. I was originally going to have a stripped wood floor, and then I actually put it in and I decided I didn't like it. These pillars are here primarily to provide lighting, because otherwise this big open area in the middle gets too dark. I think it's just about fine. 8, 9, 8, 9, yeah. So these pillars here, but they also look structural, which, you know, works. Up here, I've got my bed. This area here would all be too dark because I can't put torches on the walls there because of the roof. So that's why you've got this cutaway, but I think it looks pretty cool. And we've just got a bunch of windows. All fairly straightforward. There is actually a dark spot right here. 7 block, but I put my bed on it. So there is a dark spot there, but my bed's on it, so nothing can spawn there. And I've just got a couple of chests, a couple of workstations. I'll probably make a... That's a side torch, if I do that. So I guess I'm going to have to separate these out. God, that was terrible. How long has that been? That's been there for like an hour. Ugh, I feel dirty. Right, that's better. That's on record as well, unless I cut it out of the video, which I shouldn't. I should concede my shame. Let's just put my equipment in here. I should leave the fishing rod down there, actually, really. Oh well. The bell is for the town hall. Lava bucket. Coal, emerald, coal, iron. A couple more chests. I really don't need to keep this wooden pickaxe. I really don't. The boat, compasses, extra food, and for some reason I put a gas tier. I mean, gas tiers are valuable, but they don't really belong in the valuables chest. And I've changed the sleep message. Dinner Crotch is back. Anyone who's watched the earlier seasons, we didn't have Dinner Crotch at all last season, but the season before that, well, everything from 1 through 3, I think. So Dinner Crotch is back. Yeah. So that's my house. I don't know what I'm going to do with all this space. Enchanting setup will go over here somewhere. But, yeah. Just need to refill a water bucket. And then I'm quite happy with this little system. I realised that there's never any point in using magma blocks for a downward waters bubble column, really, because you do not go any faster than you do by falling. In fact, you go slower. So you're always better off falling. And if you fall, you have the advantage that you can just do a 2x2, like this, and just go down and out. But when you're coming in, there's nothing in the way to stop you going into the up column. It's perfect. Around here, probably going to do leaves above light sources. Ideally sea lanterns, but I still don't have access to those, so that'll just go around the edge there, and then I'll probably just populate the rest of this plateau with flowers and stuff. Just make it look nice. But yeah, that's my house. It's all done. And I think that's probably going to do it for this episode. Literally all I've done of productivity in this episode is build the house. That's how it's going to be from now on, I think. Just one thing at a time. Get the episodes out a bit more frequently, hopefully. Yeah, it's not bad. I might try putting a bit of extra detail. Yeah, we've got Optifine now. Bit of extra detailing, maybe, in there. Some stairs, although it's only one block, isn't it? Yeah, because that's stairs and that's stairs. Don't know. That's going to do it for this episode. If you've enjoyed the video, remember to leave a like, share, favourite and comment, help support the channel. Follow me on Twitter to stay up to date what's going on, and subscribe if you want to see more. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.